What's going on, everybody?
Hey, y'all.
Yeah, we are back.
Woo!
It's Drinks and Conversation.
The podcast.
Oh, man, you trying to sound all...
That's the way I sound all the time.
It's not. No,
all
it's not.
the time. All the time.
Well, this is Intro Picks, and I'm always in the building.
And I'm OXYTOSIN, and it's always going down.
Yes, and we got a... Whoa,
Ooh.
hold on.
Uh-oh.
We got a special guest in the building.
You know it.
DJ Excellence is here with us.
Hey, now.
Say what's up to the people. You on?
I'm on now. Okay.
Yep.
Hey, what's up, good people? This is DJ Malcolm.
Speak up a little bit. You gotta
I gotta speak up a little bit.
He was in
Is that
his-
better? That's
He was
better.
doing his smooth shit
I
real
know,
quick.
you know.
Yeah,
He
I
was
mean,
going
what
with
time
it.
not
is
smooth
it?
with the audience.
It's 10:30. I mean, back in the day, it was
Put on your
102.3
voice.
at this time. You know.
Call that number you got in your back pocket. You know?
Oh man. So, how was your weekend, man? What you been up to? Let the people know what's going on with you, what you're about.
Chilling. Right now, pushing this math and literature by Mikey D. That's really basically what I'm on.
And we
Hard
know
copy
Mikey
coming
Okay.
soon.
Yeah, Mikey D.
Hey,
He's friend of the
Mikey.
show.
Yeah. So
What's up,
that's-
Mikey D?
Yeah, that's basically what I'm on right now.
Okay. So, how long you been DJing?
It's 2017 now, so that's like a year and a half, for real. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, a year and a half.
Okay. Now, is this something easy, like with DJing? Is it something easy to do? Like, can you pick it up quickly?
Now
Can
you
anybody
can.
do it?
Now
Is
you
it-
can. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not even going to sit up here and fake and be, oh, you need your vinyl, or you need to do. No. Get that little DJ controller, get you a laptop, and turn the party up. Like, I mean,
Oh,
who's really
man.
complaining when you start playing for real?
That's true. That's true.
DJ Intro Picks, DJ
You
Oxytocin. Maybe we should.
You know,
I
when
don't
I
know.
first met DJ Excellent last year, I met him on the Metro tour actually with Mikey D, and they did an absolute amazing job. I thought it was so great. How did you two connect to bring the Metro tour to the people in the DMV?
I mean, we was working together from, you know, PA Palace, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Back in the day.
Right.
Back.
So I don't know how it really happened, but I got a problem with my iTunes. Like, I need album covers. So I always listen to whoever. Like,
Yeah.
Whoever. So Bahamas, I would download it. There's no cover, so I just throw something together real quick because it's just better for me visually when I'm scrolling through my iTunes.
Yeah.
And so I just started making covers, and Brown was like, oh, I need a cover. I'm like, okay, I need some money, whatever. But then Mikey, like, I mess with his music, start throwing them covers. Next thing I know, I'm putting this album together. Next thing I know, I'm DJing. Next thing I know, we're like, yo, let's do a tour.
And that's how
So
it
y'all,
happened.
that's how it happened.
Awesome,
Yeah.
genuine, humble, making covers type stuff. And then
Yeah.
this is what happens when you get to know some dope people. All right, that's
Okay.
what's up. That's what's up. What are you working on right now? Are you working on anything new?
Right now, I mean, just putting a brand together, like, everything's there. Like, I can go home right now and have a radio show if I wanted to. You can tune in on my app. You can tune in on a website. You can tune in on Twitter. You can tune in wherever. Like, there's
All
no
the way,
need-
All the way.
No
all the-
need to
Tune
be
in.
like, oh,
all the way.
I can't tune it. Like, you know, I can't find it. There's
Yeah.
no need to not find it. So right now, I'm just trying to get the perfect team, and that's basically it. Like,
The
I,
team
I
is
got
important.
the vision. It's just
A team
A
is-
good
a
team is
team is
important to help bring that
definitely
vision to life. So the name of your brand is Onajo.
yeah.
And tell us, what does Onajo mean?
Onajo is originators never accepting what's just okay. So
Dang, what?
Okay.
So if you're
Okay.
doing something original, then you're okay with me. You're cool with me. I'm down to support you. And
I like that.
Originators never accepting what's just okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, in theory, okay, so when you say originals never saying what's okay, in your industry, what is something that is
Not okay.
that you just can't accept and that, you know, that's an industry standard that you're trying to break? Or especially with your brand. Like, what are you, like, trend setting, basically?
What am I trying to break? records. Like, I'm really not trying to
That
break
money,
any.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That
I'm trying to
money.
break y'all pockets, but it's gonna come back at the end of the day. But yeah, like I'm not trying to break anything. I just feel like people are looking for something, like, and I think I got it.
Okay. All right.
I know I got it.
I know
That's what I'm
right.
talking
I know
about.
that's what I'm
He
talking
switched. I think I know I got
I know I
it.
got it.
Okay.
I know that's
So
right.
that's why I'm not like tripping off like, oh yeah, like it's time for a rush. Like I know it's there. Like
Oh.
I know it's there.
All right.
Exactly.
I know that's
Anything worth
right.
doing is worth doing right. So
Yeah.
definitely.
And that's when you said that, that's what it is. Like that's my problem. Like it's so easy to make a mixtape right now, put a song out, put a whole album out. You can do it in a matter of 30 minutes. If you got the lyrics, you got the lyrics.
So
If
what do
you
you
got
think? What do you think the state of hip hop is today?
Great
Like,
question.
what do you when you look out as a DJ? Because I think DJs are some of the most influential people in the music industry as far as making people careers and breaking people careers. And so, what do you think the state of hip hop is today?
I think it's in a great place. Like I think it's in a great place. Like,
Okay, so
That's
you think
where-
it's cool?
it's great.
I think it's cool and it's
It's
definitely
great.
changing.
It's
You know,
great.
I think what I'm learning now with hip hop is that hip hop is ever evolving. It's always different. It's not in a box. It's not one thing. I mean, you go through all these different generations from the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. We all can pull a song or an artist that was real hip hop, but they're all so different when you line them up next to each other. You can't even compare them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But some people would say it's getting a little corny now.
Some of it is.
Some people
Okay,
would say-
But
so
it's always
what
been
if
corny
what if
music.
Ice Baby drop right now?
Dun,
Okay.
dun, 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 dun,
What if
dun,
that
ding.
dropped right now?
What if it dropped right now?
It would be terrible. But it was jamming back in the day, so I mean,
Okay, I
that's
get what
just
you're
really-
saying.
it's-
So
it's really that
a
simple.
song that's okay. I get what you're
Yeah.
saying. I mean, yeah, but people say that it was more lyrical. You know,
It was.
more.
Definitely
It was
when it
more
first came out.
It was
poetry.
not more.
It was more
lyrical.
poetry involved in with the
It was
lyrics.
definitely more lyrical. I mean, now
Like, you don't think
have,
so? You don't think it was more lyrical? Than,
No,
Why not?
It was not
You do
more
like a
lyrical.
Public Enemy versus like a Young Thug now, or like there's definitely a big
Yeah.
difference between
Okay,
them
you're
being lyrical.
picking that, but this is what I'm
But
saying.
that's a good example.
Public Enemy, J. Cole, Kendrick, Absol, D1,
All of
And
it
that's
one.
Killer
about
Mike.
it.
One.
Killer
But the
Mike.
thing
No,
was-
it's a bunch of them. That's who's on the radio because right now is, turn up time. So
Okay.
Oh, you
that's
got
what
you
they
gotta have
push.
your turn up time.
You gotta have your
But
turn
I'm
up.
saying
But we had turn up
name me a Young Thug from, or maybe there was, but I'm not aware of them from that era, the Public Enemy era. Everybody was on like the same lyrically given stuff at that time. I don't
Young
know of any
Thug.
artist that wasn't talking about nothing, or maybe they just
How-
weren't put on.
Young
How can
Thug
you
is
not-
lyrical. Young Thug is lyrical.
Okay.
I don't see it.
Young
see-
Thug-
I can't understand. Maybe because I don't like understand half the thing he says. But
I'm
when I
not saying-
try to listen to him, and I like to listen, I get quiet, I don't just vibe to the beat. I really try to listen, and I wasn't hearing anything.
I'm not gonna be like, oh, these guys are great, and I want my kids to listen to them, and I think they are good for the culture and all this. But they're lyrical. I'm not gonna be like, oh, he can't rap. They can rap. Just listen. To
Anyone
something
can
else.
rap these days.
Yeah, just listen to something else.
But-
That's all I.
It's all
I
about
don't know.
being
Everything
remembered.
I don't know, DJ Excellence. I think I don't know. I think
You like Bad and Bougie?
Huh?
You like Bad and Bougie?
Who's Bad Bougie?
Bad and
Bad
Bougie.
and bougie.
Oh, Bad and
and
Bougie.
Bougie.
Lord,
Yeah.
you're English.
Who's that?
The Migos song. But my
don't
daughter
even know
put
how
me
to
on.
song.
My
Oh, that's the
daughter
Migos.
put me on all the songs.
Raindrop,
She
Drop
been
Top.
singing that.
Okay. I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
I
my
do.
daughter
Okay,
been
yeah.
singing all that
No,
stuff.
don't get me wrong.
That's how I
Listen,
know about
songs
it.
today are very catchy.
They're different. It's
Okay,
different.
they're different.
It's different.
They're different and they're catchy. And I don't think we're saying that. I'm just saying that lyrically and just with a little bit more substance, it has changed. It
You
has
Yeah.
changed.
got, you got
And
my email on there, right? On my card.
Yeah.
Shoot me your email,
Okay.
and I will just shoot you songs from 2016 on that are great lyrics
Lyrical? Okay.
from
All
Blue
right.
Eye.
Well,
All right, we
do
gonna
me
we
a
gonna
favor.
do it.
Forward
I'ma
me
see-
that
I'ma
email.
I'ma
I got
listen to
you.
it.
I got you.
I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna see.
Well, matter of fact, just check out thisismikeyd.com or
Oh, Mikey D is tight. I mean, he's one of the ones that's definitely out there. Don't get me wrong.
Doing his thing and doing it well.
And we need more people like him, actually.
Yeah.
And that's, I guess he's trying to bring back real hip hop. That's what I'm trying to say. That's my whole point.
Mikey D.
And that's my thing. Like, I never think like, I was like, when that Nas and Jay-Z beef happened, like, that changed my life. Like, I was a Nas fan.
Man, I remember that.
Hip hop. I was like, Talib Kweli, Common, all that. Don't talk to me about no trash rap. Man, give me all the young thug you got.
We remember that time.
There's space for everybody, but I ain't gonna. I'm gonna remember these few, and these others will definitely be forgotten.
So, what are artists lacking, especially in this area? What are artists these days lacking that they need to bring
in this area?
Yeah.
Originality. Because Go-Go, you got Go-Go, you got Atlanta, you got New York. Like, we're stuck in the middle. And it's like, I was want to do the New York, then they might go lyrical. Like, we don't even have to, well, we got to find our sound for real. Like, and Go-Go could be the sound, but it don't have to be the sound.
But why isn't it if you're from this area and this is this area's sound? Like why isn't that the push? Because you look at an artist like Wale, some people think that he hasn't gone go enough. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't pushed that sound enough.
I can see people saying that, but if you really listen to his music, like, it's Go-Go in it.
But you have to really listen to it. That's the whole point. Like, you have to really listen to it. Like, we want to know, like, that sound is pushing into mainstream media, and it has. I mean, he has done it. He's done it.
Chuck Brown did it too. He had like his two.
Chuck Brown did it too. And, you know, he's one of those. But when we look at artists out here, we trying to say, okay, why isn't it good enough to push a DC sound?
I have no idea.
I think that's what a lot of people are trying to figure out.
And that's something that Onajo is definitely working on.
So we'll see. Hopefully that's what's coming for the DMV, the Go-Go sound in 2017. Because Go-Go be cranking. I'm sorry.
It do be cranking. I love me some Go-Go.
You already know.
But we got a lot of things popping in the area this week.
We got it. Say it one more time. Say it one more time.
We got a lot of things popping off in the area this weekend.
Hopefully not the wrong thing.
No. Biggest thing we got is Obama's farewell. Tonight we record Thursday nights. It's Thursday evening, January 19, 2017. Obama's last night in the White House as our president.
Our last night of freedom.
How do you feel? Freedom. You're so stupid. No, but really, like, we could start with DJ Malcolm. How are you feeling right now? Or do you even feel anything about it at all?
I feel great.
Feel great.
You feel great? Are you a Trump supporter?
Are you going to the inauguration?
I mean, we got to just ask. You know what I'm saying? Because some people,
I'm not a Trump supporter, but I don't have a problem with the Donald.
You don't have no problem with Donald Trump?
He the homie?
I really don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I rock with Donald, but, like, I don't rock with Donald.
Okay.
Like,
Tell
me
what you rock with.
How he came in and shook things up.
Okay.
Like, I mess with that.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And how he's just like a resemblance of America, basically. And people are just like, oh, what's going on? Like, this is what's going on. Like, I don't know what y'all expect.
Okay. All right.
Intro picks. How you feeling about the Obama's last day?
I mean, listen. It's a bittersweet thing. I love the Obamas and the whole family, and I think it's been a great 8 years. I think a whole lot more could have been done. You know, I honestly think a whole lot more could have been done.
He tried, though. You don't think he honestly tried?
Yeah, I think he got a lot done. I think he got a whole hell of a lot done. But outside of that, just being that icon of excellence and being presidential is enough for me. So that's a great role model for a black male like myself to look up to. So yeah, I just appreciate that. outside of all of the work. But we gonna get on Donald in a minute. But let me get your opinion on what's going on.
Yeah, we knew this day was gonna come. You know, I know everybody is so sad,
Oh
but
Lord, this sound like a
he cannot
eulogy.
be president forever. Like, we knew this day was gonna come. It's just sad because I feel like the Obama set the bar really, really high as far as just the accessibility for people who would have never, ever been to the White House. To have your president and first lady go to these, you know, quote unquote poor neighborhoods and be around these type of people. Stuff like that does not happen. And have schools that these public school kids come to the White House. Like, when did that happen? You know what I mean? Or schools and wards is not doing really, you know, that well. So I think in that aspect, this community, the people, you know, making everybody feel, you know, how you should feel about your president. I think they did a great job there. They set the bar really, really high. Unfortunately, we have somebody who I think all of that is going to change. I mean, Donald Trump canceled his visit that he was supposed to come to the new African American museum that opened up and everything. Like, the day before, he said, he couldn't make it. And he was supposed to be there. Like, that's, you know, honor your commitments. You can't even do that. You're supposed to be in a museum and you don't show up. You know, I need my president to honor his commitments, do what he says he's going to do, and just, I don't know. I don't know what these next 4 years are going to be like.
These next 4 years is going to be hell. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
That's my thing. Like, okay, like, it's hell. Like,
nobody's going to be
Donald.
proud.
Like, we going to be good.
Okay.
People going to be
So
like, we
listen,
your president.
on
We
one
got
hand,
Obama still.
I hope
He be
that,
good.
on one hand, I hope that Donald actually comes in and actually does some work. No, I actually hope that he actually
No,
comes
he gonna
in.
be on Twitter the whole time.
But I hope that even outside of that he proves us wrong. Because of the simple fact of the matter, he proved us wrong just like he proved us wrong with this election. Like, I just hope that he actually, when we look back, because he has to come for re-election. So I hope that when we look back, we actually say that he did some good, some way. But I can tell you this right now. The people that he putting in place in his transition
He's
team.
choosing anybody, like, and no credentials,
I mean, anybody.
no resume. That's what I'm saying. Like, I was telling somebody the other day, I was like, you know what? Before, people used to tell people like, oh, you can be president if you really want it. If you believe it, you can achieve it. And in the back of your mind, kind of always like, yeah, whatever. But no, you really, anyone can be.
And that's my thing. That's why I mess with the Don. He is very inspirational. Like,
But
he ain't inspired me to do a damn thing. What did he inspire
what
you?
is he?
he can be a fool and be the president. Like,
Oh, that's not inspirational though.
I mean, that's not. You gotta look at the in between. You gotta look at the between. It's not. You gotta be tapped in for it to be
He
inspirational.
gotta be tapped in. No, I mean, I don't know.
I mean, on one hand, it's because he's doing what something nobody has been able to do.
Yeah.
Okay, so
He's
has
definitely provocative and controversial and
controversial.
you know.
But you
that
gotta
type of
understand,
thing.
he's a celebrity. So you know,
He acted all the way.
people
to the
we
White
love
House.
celebrities. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hence this show. Like, we love
You're
celebrities.
fired.
Yeah. So you know, his popularity plays a
I
factor
see,
in
'cause
any
he's
election.
done said a lot of things. I mean, we crucify people in the media for saying certain things against a certain
And
demographic
they
of
be
individuals.
done.
But he has said everything under the sun has been clear about how he feels about different things, and I feel like he's just like almost invincible. Like, there's no consequences for his actions. It's just
He's
crazy
the
to me.
internet, and that's what I
Yeah.
mean. Like,
Crazy.
people saying what's going on. He's the internet. Like, you could just say whatever and
Maybe
keep on about your day. He's the
Yeah.
internet.
But you know what? It's one thing to love him, but when it really comes, see, you know what? People say this now, but when it start really affecting your lives, like when it start affecting you on a personal level, the rage, because you're not going to be able to do anything about it.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's the thing about it. So you could say it in theory, and it's good in a soap opera type of format. But when it really starts affecting, like when you really have to start paying for your kid to go to school and not public school, you gonna start. You gonna have a different outlook on who you put in charge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know nobody wants to pay for their kid to go to public school.
And the way it is in other countries, especially third world countries, people do pay for. There's no public school. Like you have school fees, you go to school, you pay. That's how it is. Public school is here, which is a privilege for some people because some people make the most out of it and other kids don't. But public school is really a blessing to have an institution that you can go to and not have to pay.
I mean,
for
you
it.
just think about it. Like even back then, like we weren't able to read and write and things like that. We weren't able to go to school and things like that. It's because we
basic
couldn't
liberties.
afford it. We couldn't afford those type of things. And believe it or not, this government will let you be stupid. I mean, who wouldn't want you to be dumb? You know what I'm saying? In order for you to take advantage of you and do things like that. So I do believe, hey.
Absolutely. Now,
It
let me
is
ask
what
you
it-
this. Are either of you going to the inauguration tomorrow?
I mean, they said they was giving out free things on
They
the
was giving out free-
sidewalk.
I know. I
So-
did see that.
Y'all about to go
Did
get
too.
that Trump swag bag real quick.
Listen, I don't know if that's a promo campaign or anti-campaign. I don't know what it is,
He
but I
bringing
know.
all the media tricks to the
I know,
presidency.
Talk about we giving out free weed if you come. Free weed if you come. And that, that'll get some black people out there just to
Exactly.
see the fuck shit that's going on. So,
Like that's what I want. I just want to go. If like I had a helicopter or something, like if I could just fly over and peep the
Peep
scene
the
and
scene.
stuff, I go. But
Well,
other
if
than
y'all
that,
go, let me know how it is, because I won't be going.
I won't be going.
I won't be going.
But you know who will be going?
Who was going? Chrisette Michelle's going. She's actually performing. What do you guys think about that as well? We'll start with
ask
Malcolm.
DJ
What are your
X.
takes
Have you
on
heard about Chrisette Michelle performing?
performing at the inauguration?
man, she gotta get her little bee on, man. Let her cook.
What's the
She
little
gotta
fee? Her
Let her
fee?
cook. Let her do it.
Oh, let her cook.
Let
Okay.
her do her
Let her
thing.
think.
So it's
man.
cool with you. You're fine with
Hey,
it. No
let her
problem.
do her thing.
So
Right?
you gonna be performing there too? You gonna be DJing?
If he would have hit me up, and I would
He'd
have
have
had
been
on
like,
an Oh Nah Joe
Oh, you
shirt.
sell out.
I
He'd
would've-
have been like, it was
I
on
would
the
have thrown
joke.
all
Like,
Oh
what
Nah
it was
Joe
to do.
cards, rubber bands.
He gonna be
in
like,
the
just
crowd.
provide me, have the setup. I'm gonna come and do it. No, but intro picks. How do you feel about Chrisette Michelle?
You know
or
what?
do you feel anything about that at all?
On one hand, let me tell you something. It's all on how you feel morally. It's all on how you feel about this person, this client. When it comes, if you are performing at this event, initially you are supporting it because you're a part of the program. So therefore, if you're supporting it in that way, then you support it in that way. But if you stand behind him and what he stands for, then you'll be a part of it.
So what if you work for the government?
Okay.
Should you not go to work?
That's what I'm saying.
Why?
Like
If you work for the government?
you working for
You don't know-
I mean, but this is a personal inauguration
No,
for
it's
somebody.
her. That's where
This is
people
not
that's
you
just her
doing-
job.
That's my thing. You can't be
This
like,
is her
No.
job, and that's where I didn't
Yeah.
give my take on it. But I feel like Chrisette Michelle, this is her job. She's a singer. Her job is to sing. They want her to sing at this specific location, so she's gonna go and do what grown people should do their job.
But that
You
wasn't.
have people in
but
the
that
military.
wasn't her
you
excuse
have
for doing
people,
it, though.
It's not about the excuses. I'm just going off the facts. You have people in the military who don't agree with a lot of policies, but they've already signed up for service, and they can't be like, "Oh, I'm not gonna go because
Okay,
X, Y,
and
and
you
Z."
know
Let
this-
me finish.
Okay,
I'm
go
not
ahead.
gonna go because X, Y, and Z. They still have to go when they have to do their service. And my thing is that I do feel like people are coming at her a lot too hard because not to do the whole gender thing. But I mean, it's a Kanye West met with Trump, and people were saying stuff. Steve Harvey met with Trump, and people were saying stuff. But I feel like Chrisette Michelle's getting crucified, and all she's
Yeah.
trying to do is do her damn job. It's not Steve Harvey's job to go be meeting him at Trump Towers and riding the
They
elevator.
all got
That's not her job.
backlash. They all got backlash.
Not as much. She's being crucified. Okay, it's like
Okay.
they always go after the women harder, and she. When you compare Kanye to Steve Harvey to Chrisette Michelle, I mean,
Well,
people
it's
are
not
just
that she's
doing
on
it
the
the
lowest of the
worst.
totem pole. That's what I'm saying. See, here's the
No.
thing. Here's the thing. A
And-
lot of
and she's
people are
also
not in
performing.
support.
Say that one more time.
she's performing.
That's her job. That's what she does.
I mean, I agree with
Okay,
you,
but
I'm
it's
just
bad for
saying.
business.
that's what's her choice to make, and
And
it's not
it's
bad,
bad for business.
Well, I don't
And,
know.
and I don't think people are really. Here's the thing.
But it's her choice at the end of the
And
day.
it is her choice, but you have to deal with the choice and the consequences that come with that. If you associate yourself with a man that's like that because you want to perform at his inauguration and support his event, then you have to deal with the consequences. People are not going to like you. Therefore, it's bad for business. you may be in business as an entertainer, but there are some things that are just a bad look for you. And you have to know that. That's common marketing and PR. You're building a brand, right? Would you want your brand associated with the KKK or something like that?
Well, the KKK is a bit much. I don't even know if I like that example.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, you know, but I'm just saying a bad brand.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So therefore, it's that way. You are, and that's exactly what's happening. This backlash is a brand tarnishment. It's a wrong move. You playing check, it's a wrong move. Period, point blank.
So what do you all think about, y'all know Questlove, of course. So he said he would pay her not to perform at the inauguration. What do you guys think about that?
Hey, I would probably pay it too if I had the money. If I had the money not to perform. I don't think any of us should perform. To be honest, only.
But you was talking about going to get a Trump swag bag, but you like pick a choose.
Listen,
what?
That's a whole nother habit and a whole nother addiction.
But that's not even Trump giving that out. That's protest.
Saving money. That's
for Trump. Trump.
But I just feel like
they gonna give y'all all just Trump bumper stickers. Y'all gonna be mad y'all wasted your time going down there.
On one hand, it's like if you love Obama, right? If you love Obama, you love what he stands for, and when you have a person like Trump that has constantly demeaned and just questioned the legitimacy of this president and just basically went out of his way before he was running for president. This is before he was running for president.
He knew he was
setting it up.
Let me tell you, he knew.
He knew. So you know, to do all of that and to say, okay, you want my support? Imagine if that was me or my son in that seat. Do you really think I'm gonna really give my all the support and be happy for this new incoming president elect? No, it's just not happening. That's just my thoughts and opinions about it. I'ma just watch it. I'ma watch the shit.
You like to watch that nasty
You know what I'm
stuff.
saying? But I'm not gonna participate in it. I'm sorry. I don't know. That's my opinion. I don't know. But you know, I'm open to people who support Trump. I have a good friend of mine who voted for Trump, and he gave me. He's Mexican actually, and I said he gonna deport your ass. I said, but the point of the matter is like I hear his views, and everybody has different reasons.
I have a good friend who's supporting Trump too. But we still good. I mean, that's life. You know what I mean? You got to dialogue. You got to be an adult about it. You don't have to hate someone just because they have an opposing view or a view that's different from your own.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
So let me tell you this: you each have some. You're a DJ. You're a photographer. You know. Now, would you give away your services for free, or do you feel like you should be paid for your services?
Paid.
Intro pics.
Of course he's gonna say paid. Yeah, I think of course we should be paid.
I asked you a simple question.
I mean,
Don't be telling me of course. Yeah. Okay. So now, do you think
if you're good?
If you're good. So basically, I'm talking about Donald Trump's ex-wife, Maria Maples.
Mm-hmm.
So she basically is a hairstylist, and she does hair for all the political heads in Congress and in the office. She's a hairstylist. She lays their head. She was referred to them by someone else. So when she told them, okay, sorry, I'm going all over the place. She gave them $500 to get both their hair done, mother and daughter, for the inauguration. And they also had to pay for her to fly out to D.C. to do their hair and also pay for her flight back. Now, do you think that's too much to ask? If you do, render a service to people who do have a lot of money, they're charging you $500 for two people to get their hair done and then for you to pay their flight out and their flight back or travel there in front. Is that too much?
That's not too much. I don't think so.
The hairdressers asking for the flight?
Yes, $500 for two heads and also transportation to and from.
I mean, if they say no, they say no.
They didn't say no. They asked her to do it for free in exchange for posts on Twitter and Instagram. So basically, they want to get their hair done for free. And they want her to pay for her own travel to come do it and to go back when you have full access. Well, really, really close. She's divorced. So, but your daughter, you have a child by a billionaire. You're going to this billionaire's event and he's the freaking president-elect. Like, I don't think you should be asking someone who's trying to make a living for a free favor like that in exchange for a post on your social media. And is your social media even popping like that?
Let me tell you something. If you don't ask, you won't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so sometimes you got to ask to see. Now, her job was to say, you know what? No, I can't.
And that's what she did.
I can't do that.
But do you think they were entitled, or you think they were just asking?
I think they was using their celebrity, whatever they're paying.
entitled
Because
then.
here's the thing: it is true that sometimes when you have big opportunities, sometimes you don't have to pay people because an opportunity is supposed to bring them money. So if an opportunity is going to bring somebody more clients, more money, and things like that, then you're right. I'm not going to pay. I might not pay nothing, or I might pay a small amount compared to, you know, what I should pay because I'm bringing you business.
But I
Come
could
on.
understand if it was Melania, the first lady, or if it was Donald. Like, you're
It's
the
Melania.
ex-wife. Like, you are far removed, 2 times X. You know, like, you the first one. This
So?
is the third. Like,
She
you
got
can't
kids by Donald,
ask
right?
for free favors for what? Like, you're not even on that level to record. You need to pay. I can't go to my.
Have
can
you
go
asked
to
for
your
free
mom and
favors
be like,
before?
oh, give me
Have
this
you
free
asked
haircut?
Have you asked
Yeah.
for free favors?
I wouldn't go get my hair done.
Have
and
you
ask
asked for free favors before?
Yeah.
from
in the
someone
past?
who's just running you a service, not someone you know. Mind you, this person was referred to her, so she has no prior relationship or build up. Like, I'm gonna get you next time. This is their first agreement to get your hair done, so you don't know this person. And asking for a free, that's trifling.
All right, so she paid $500 each.
No, for both. $500
both?
for 2 heads, but you pay her travel to and from. Mind you, she got to leave wherever she's from, come to DC, and y'all know traffic gonna be crazy. They gonna want their hair done just before everything pop off.
Right,
You
so-
know what I'm saying? And then she gotta go back.
So if she charged $250 on a regular, and she retweet, she get 2 heads off that.
And if she
That's
retweets,
$500.
she
It's
get
all
9.
about making deals,
That's
right?
$500.
That's
So
a
we
bad
all
deal.
on our Donald
That's
And
Trump
that's
shit.
why she said
Listen.
no. But
It's $500.
who is
$500.
checking? I don't even know. The only reason why I know who Maria Maples is because I read this story. And Donald Trump's name was a headline. Like, who are you for me to be giving you free favors?
You know
She
how
have a
many
baby
Donald
by
Trumps?
Tiffany. She's Tiffany's mom.
She's Tiffany. So she's important.
Do
She's
you
a
know
Trump
how many?
baby mom.
Yeah, let me ask you this: how many Donald Trump supporters know who Issa Rae is?
Issa.
What is it,
They
Issa?
probably
Issa?
do.
Issa
Rae. I mean, I don't know. I
Not
know
many.
the Donald
So what-
the Donald Trump supporter that I personally know knows about Issa Rae. But
I don't know any Donald Trump supporters. Except for you know today.
I know two
I
then.
know
And he
two
know
then.
Issa Rae. So, you know what
Well,
I
I
mean?
wouldn't categorize you as a Donald Trump supporter.
Yeah,
Are you
I
a
just-
Donald Trump supporter? Did you
No,
vote
he
for
said
Donald
no
Trump?
already.
Okay.
I support the
You're an
president of the
enabler.
United
You're Donald
States.
Trump enabler.
I support the president of the United States.
I said okay.
So right now,
So
if-
you can't just I don't support the president. Like,
No,
who
no. I
says
get
that?
it. You do
Like,
support. You do.
people say it. People say it
I mean,
a lot. So
And
yeah.
people said it about Obama a lot.
I didn't-
So
I
I
didn't
get-
support George
Yeah,
Bush
you
either.
were
I get
very
where
disrespectful
I get
about
where
it,
it comes
so-
from.
Did you
So,
support George Bush?
I wasn't even thinking about politics.
Yeah.
at
About
that
that.
time.
Ain't
Like, I
nobody
was-
thought about
You
politics
pushed it with
until a
that
black
one.
president
You pushed
got
it
into
down. But my thing
You
is
know,
like
soon
right
as
now,
Obama
would you
popped
walk
up.
somewhere, intro pics, and request free service? I don't got you doing that. You say that, but I don't think you would.
You know what? It's not about requesting free service.
Yeah,
It's the
about
point
shooting
of
yourself.
if you have an opportunity for somebody, like if you have an opportunity that you know is going to pay off, then yes, I can do that because I have an opportunity available. Not just because like I'm trying to just be cheap. You know what I'm saying? If I'm trying to be cheap, I'm gonna pay you. It's just gonna be cheap. It's not gonna be, you know, with the regular price that I would pay. But the point of the matter is, it's all based on opportunity.
You got people making $36,000 a year, dropping 200 plus at the African hair braiding shops to get their braids done. I just don't see no reason why she couldn't pop her off 500 for 2 hairs. That's
Because
a deal.
you know what? Sometimes.
But my thing is, do you think the hairstylist was wrong for taking the story to the media? Do you think that was bad for her business?
Yeah.
no,
do
why? People know about her. We talking about it.
Well, because nobody knew about it. It was between the Trumps and her. But once the deal fell through, she was shocked. But they even tried to get free service for her. And she told them, I don't work for free. I work for a fee. You know, she took it to the press, and now everybody knows about it. Now everybody's talking about it. So as far as her making it, you know, putting it up to public opinion and making it publicly known, is she wrong for that? Did she hurt her business?
DJ excellent. So if the question in reference is when you have a private dispute with someone, are you gonna go and make it public?
No. Nah,
Picks
like
you?
I wouldn't say she's wrong, but she definitely lost some brownie points. Yeah,
Okay.
like lost some big.
I'll take
You
that.
know what? Like
What you think?
on that level, just because it's on that level, like I don't blame her because of the simple fact of the matter is like you're doing something shady, and it's like you're probably pissed off in the beginning anyway.
She was.
You're probably like, yo, like you're really wasting my time. I can't believe this. But she probably got some type of publicity out of it. Now, if it's somebody that you can't get some type of publicity out of by going to the media, then why would you? You know what I'm saying? If it's a regular old dirt McGirt, then you just be like, you chug it off. But if not, I'm telling you,
She could have just. I mean.
they be paying for stories like that. That's
probably
how you
got
gonna
it.
get that money
Probably
that
got
you
a
was
nice,
promised.
A nice pretty coin.
You gonna be like,
a nice,
nah, I
pretty
can come.
coin. That's just crazy. That's just crazy. That was
Now you gonna be like, nah, I can come.
we gonna be like, oh nah, Joe.
Exactly.
But I do think that I mean in my profession I have been able to do stuff for free for opportunity myself.
Okay, well
So,
look,
yeah.
I need you to take 2,452 pictures for free on a Saturday night, on your anniversary, on your birthday,
How much
on
you
your
paying
mama
me?
birthday.
How much you paying
I
me?
mean, just do it for free. Just do it for free.
I give you a simple photo.
And leave your watermark off my photos. Photographers keep that watermark thick.
You sure do. That's how it works. Listen. Now, I don't know how many times they're going to remake movies and they're going to do movies, but I hear they got a new Michael Jackson movie in the works, and it's actually going to be played by a white man.
Oh,
Okay.
so that's going into production. I remember the fuss about that a while ago. Yeah, okay.
So what you think about that?
It goes back to the Donald Trump thing. People be saying all this stuff inside their house, but then when they come out in public, they all holier than thou. Everybody done say, oh, Michael Jackson want to be a white man. So, like, here it is.
But
like,
did he really want to
here
be a
I
white
am.
man? When has he ever said that?
I'm just saying, like, it might have been something. It might have been a medical
But in his
problem.
defense, he did say people say.
Yeah.
He
Okay,
said
well,
people
people
say.
do say that.
So now here it is, and
People say a lot
Don't-
of shit.
So you
your
think
panties in
because
a
people
bunch.
say that he's supposed to be a white man, that a white man should play him?
I don't care.
That's what they do.
Yeah, I don't.
That's what they do
I
when it
don't
comes
think
to
any-
movies. They be waiting for you to die. And then they just, especially when you black, they just use a white person for you. They've done that to so many people in so many roles, especially movies about prince and kings in Africa, and you got this Caucasian person playing
Yeah,
them. You
that-
got
I have a problem
Bradley,
with
but
that.
they do it all the time. They be waiting for you to die. At least they don't do it to your face.
Yeah.
They wait for you to
I
die,
don't-
and then they hire, like when you die, intro pics, your movie is going to, a 23-year-old Caucasian male going to be
It's
intro
gonna be
pics.
playing me.
And then all the kids growing up going to remember you as Caucasian. They never
No,
going to know
I
you
don't
was black.
think that's-
If it's not a white dude, it's gonna be Terrence Howard, and you're gonna be like,
Oh,
Yeah, it's gonna be somebody.
You going to
close.
be like, oh, nah, Joe. Nah. So, like, it's just,
I guess the big
They do it all
mishap
the
is
time.
that it's like, yo, he's black. Michael Jackson is black.
Yeah.
Let's not
he
forget.
was.
And he had a disease, so he said,
He had
as far as
vitiligo.
vitiligo, which changed his skin color.
Yeah.
So
And he
therefore,
took a pill to remove the rest of the pigments so he didn't look different.
okay, so
all
he
over
did
the patchy.
all over his body. So
Mhm.
therefore, it's like, okay,
what about his nose?
Now
that's a different story because see, what had happened was
All
with
right,
the
all right,
no,
all
go
right.
back to Pepsi and everything. You see, y'all
Shut
don't know about y'all got to
up.
watch the Jackson 5.
That joint burned out.
But see, you know, but my thing is like, come on. And then on top of that, it's like it's kind of like disrespectful because let's. I think Michael Jackson has been disrespected over and over.
Yeah,
and
I
over
agree.
and over
I agree.
again. Like,
I
I
agree.
mean, and he's one of the world's greatest entertainers.
He
and
is.
It's like,
He is the world's
it just
greatest
doesn't. It just
entertainer.
doesn't stop. It just
Yeah.
doesn't stop. So it's like, I mean, he has a lot of controversy around his look and his appearance and things like that. But that doesn't take away from the talent.
You
You
talk
know.
about Michael like he's still living. The power of Mike Jackson.
I know.
Power
He
of
is
Michael
living.
Jackson.
He's alive.
Hey, we living in the thriller time. Wait till tomorrow. Wait till inauguration day.
No.
So they got the new edition story that's coming
I
out.
have been waiting a 3-day special. I will be wearing in front of the flat screen.
It's
I
on
can't
Lifetime.
It's what network is that? Let me look at it real quick. I've been waiting for that.
What,
What? It's a BT. It's a BT, right?
look at that.
Yeah, it's BT. I'm sorry.
Because Lifetime be doing some bullshit like this.
Like,
Let me tell you. I wasn't. I don't want to say I wasn't really a new edition fan.
I knew
back
all
then.
the
What, was
music.
you? Was you?
Nah.
Yeah, I don't think I was,
I was
like a
too
new
young
edition.
to actually
Yeah, I
be a
was
fan and
too
fan out.
young.
But I did know all the music. I did like all the songs. You know, it was music that I heard growing up, so I knew the tunes. But to say, I didn't even know it was New Edition. I was too young to even be knowing, oh, New Edition, oh, these people, like, recognizing them. But I knew Bobby Brown. And I knew Ralph Tresvant. So, you know, yeah.
So you knew Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then I started knowing,
I think we
like,
all knew
Bell,
Bobby Brown.
everybody knew Bobby Brown. Then Bell
Bobby
Biv
Brown
DeVoe
in
and
the new edition.
Poison. I started knowing who they was. Yeah, I mean, it's great. I can't wait to see it because they have a real story. It's like 3 days special. I may learn something I didn't know.
You might. We might all learn something I didn't know because I didn't know nothing about New Edition. Like, I mean, I knew Bobby Brown obviously because he dated Whitney and all that type of things like that. But back in that
And
era,
Mike Bivins
like-
because he was on Making a Band with Puffy. A lot of people know him from Making. I'm like, no, he had like a whole career. Like,
I didn't even know he was on it.
yeah, it was on one of the Making a Bands thing. He would like come and facilitate and talk to the people and be like the intermediary between like Puffy and them and stuff. Like that was the thing he was doing.
Ah.
For a minute. Yeah, but that's what people, the newer people know him from.
So you're gonna be tuning in watching the New Edition.
Yes,
When
yes,
is it?
yes. You said what?
When is it?
It's the 24th. Is it the 24th through the 27th or something like that? 26th through the 27th.
So it's a 3-day. It's a 3-day.
It's a 3-day special.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
They should
All
check
right.
that out.
Watch it every day.
You gonna be pressed.
Yes.
Yes. Posting it on Instagram.
I don't
and
know if we're
everything.
gonna be able to record. It's like no. No. So, DJ Malcolm, are you
Yeah.
single? Are you in a relationship, or what is your status?
My status is in between.
In between. Okay.
Complicated. It's complicated.
It's complicated.
It's complicated.
You love that. It's
but-
I
complicated.
love it's complicated. Sometimes
Man.
it really be complicated.
I'll probably be married in a couple months. But
So
Is
it
that-
ain't
is
that
that
damn
complicated?
Shit should be
Look-
pitchy right now. It should be on cloud 9
Look,
right now.
Look, I actually told you, it ain't that damn complicated. You know? Okay.
No,
so,
but I think that was like the funniest response I've ever. Like we asked everybody who's on the show, but the whole is complicated. So I'm gonna be married in a few. You know, that was just.
Are you really gonna be married then? So you ain't
who
gay?
knows?
Oh, so you don't know? Oh.
I don't know.
Did you pop the question? Did you propose?
Nah, I haven't done
She
that.
proposed to you? 'Cause I know a
No,
lot-
I'll punch her in her face if that happens.
Oh man.
We don't promote any violence on here.
No man
No, but you know,
engagements. They
women
call-
are. What would you do if your
He'll punch him
woman
in the
proposed
face.
to you?
He'll
Nah,
punch
I
him-
wouldn't.
No, like
Nah.
really. No, but I mean, some guys are like, all right, cool, and the other guys like, no, never. No,
Like-
let me be the man. So like, I just want your take on that.
I say my take on it is I wouldn't even date a woman that would do anything like that. But if she does, I would be highly. I don't know what I would do.
You gonna say yes, yes, I'll marry you.
Oh, you.
Then you gonna be like, we'll talk about this later.
Get
But
up,
for
get
right
up.
now, let's enjoy. You be like, that was cute, man.
Like,
That was
no,
cute. That's how you gotta
that's not
keep
how
it.
it
Okay,
works.
so let's say if you proposed to her, I don't know. I think you
Mhm.
proposed to her, some people proposed, but let's say if you did propose to
Yeah.
her and she said, no, is the relationship over or is it still going on?
Nah, it'll still go on.
Oh man.
See?
I know
That's
the
good.
relationship
Maybe
don't
she's
go
not
on.
ready.
I don't.
Maybe she's not ready.
Yeah, okay,
He's
you
right.
got
talking
to have
about
a
something,
good.
it's
You got
over.
to have a
It's
good.
done.
Hold on, you got to have a. As much as y'all girls like to get married every day, let me tell
That
you
don't
something.
mean every woman likes to get married.
And you got to have a good reason why
She's-
not to marry
She
me
doesn't
if
need
I
a good
propose.
reason. Her only reason needs to be that I'm not ready. Just
No,
like men,
that's
you
not
make a
the
woman
only
wait
reason.
10,
No,
50
you-
years because I ain't
If
ready.
you're not ready,
I
then you
ain't ready.
accept the ring, and then we wait till we
Nah,
get
dog,
married.
I ain't ready, dog. It is what it is. I ain't ready. Okay? Because then you're going to be like these couples I read about that are divorced. If you're not ready, you're not
Yeah,
ready.
if you're not ready, you're not ready.
Okay, but you could take the ring.
Nah,
but
don't
no,
take
but maybe
the ring.
I don't want to be tired. Like that's
Okay,
too.
well you right. Don't take my ring if you're not ready.
Nah,
Because
take it.
don't
You
waste
don't
my
wanna be-
time. Because I go ahead and to get my money back. 'Cause these rings
Well,
be
the
thick.
relationship might be over, but it depends on who it
It's gonna be
is. Like,
over. Let me tell you something right now.
No, don't let her hear the show.
So
Oh, we gonna
ladies
end
out
it.
there, I know,
Don't let her
don't
hit
let
this
her hear
part,
this show.
'cause she gonna
Don't
be
let her
like,
hear this part. So let's fast forward through this one. Because I'm telling you, I actually you know what's funny? I haven't really seen any videos where it's like women say no.
because the pressure is to say yes.
they don't get uploaded.
They don't get uploaded.
You're probably right about that. They don't get uploaded.
But I do feel like sometimes you gotta be careful with doing like an engagement party or with the person just not knowing at all and it being a surprise because somebody may just tell you yes and they really want to tell you no just because of the pressure.
Yeah, I'm sure
of
that happens
everyone
a
being
lot.
there and you feel obligated to say no.
Well, you say yes that night, and then afterwards you be like,
why
nah.
am I going? I'm gonna tell you no.
Nah, you don't tell nobody. Yeah, you don't
that's
tell
dangerous.
somebody right then and there. Nah, you don't tell. If I did a whole big shebang, you don't embarrass
Well,
me
we
right
better
then and there.
have-
You be
I'd
like,
rather you
or at
tell
least
me
give
no.
me like, we'll think about it. We'll talk about it, or something like that. Like, don't give me no. Like, I'll be like,
don't
what?
give me no.
I'll be like,
So you
cut
rather
the cameras
take,
on.
So you rather take a yeah, and then the next morning
Yeah,
Take
when
a
y'all
no.
wake up,
It's gonna be
breakfast
worse.
time and all that, and she be like,
No.
I was y'all like tripping, like,
and I'll be like,
He
you know
is
what?
lying because you know what he's gonna say.
I'll be-
Then why you ain't tell me that yesterday?
yeah, like,
Nah, I
Come
wouldn't
on.
say that.
Yes, you would.
I wouldn't say that.
Yes,
I'd be like,
you
give me
would.
back my ring, and then we're done. Because at the end of the day, it's like I went through all of this to do this. But
Nobody asked
you gotta be careful
to.
because some people be proposing after like 2 months, and then, like I said, you gotta have a good reason.
The proposal I'm scared of is the people who propose is like, we might as well. We've been kicking it for a minute. We might, nah. I'm gonna need you to put some thought.
DJ
into that real
Excellent,
quick.
is that one? Is you in one of those situations?
Nah,
that,
I wouldn't do anything like that.
Because he ain't know for a minute. He was like, well, 2017. I was might as well just go ahead. They might change the law.
If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it.
I
Right.
know that. See, I like that. If he gonna do it, he gonna do it right. Much props to that. But no, really quickly, what do you guys think is the worst profession to be in a relationship with someone?
Stripper. I mean,
Stripper.
yeah.
You?
No.
I tried to say these hoes back in the day. Like, let me say, like, a stripper is not though. I don't. Okay, it's one of the. It is probably one of the worst.
It's one of the
To
worst.
be,
Okay,
yeah,
so that's
yeah.
your pick too.
Yeah.
Well,
But
depending on-
sometimes I think like these strippers have some type of boundaries. They know how to finesse a dude, like, but not sleep with him. But then you never
Unless they
know.
take
It's
him to the
somebody that
VIP
come in
room
with a
and he
cash
told 'em.
out,
Yeah.
and then you sure. You gonna be
Cash
like,
out
what,
means
baby?
to
You
blow
slept
the
with
back
this?
out,
You gonna be
you know
like,
what
what,
I'm
baby? You slept with this dude? Oh, he paid me $5,000. You say $5,000?
I was gonna use it to get you them tires. I was gonna get your tires, get the rims on your tires, get them rims for you. But no, let me run through these professions. So the worst people today are casino workers, people who work in casinos because they have irregular hours, they may work late at night, and they're in a party environment. A massage therapist because they say it makes you, their spouse, jealous. And you feel, you always feel like they're doing something, because they're rubbing on people all day. And then you feel real possessive because it's like you mine, but they're not because they touching naked people. Bartenders and waiters.
Giving happy endings and shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bartenders and waiters is number 3 because they be around people who drink alcohol all the time.
Shit, they bring on them tips every night.
Stupid. Number 4, athletes, entertainers, and dancers. And we know nothing lasts in Hollywood, so that wasn't a shocker to me. Now I'm gonna run through the last 6.
Look at Mary J. Blige.
Police and firefighters, politicians,
They lie.
military jobs, pilots and flight attendants. You know the pilots and flight attendants be doing stuff in
In the cockpit?
yeah, the cockpit. That's the
Yeah.
name of it.
That's a lie. They don't be
No.
doing stuff.
Corporate executives,
Right.
because they like to take the little administrative assistants to the garage in the car in the back and be doing stuff. And last but not least, do you know what number 10 is on the list?
Right.
All of us, media. That was number 10 on the
Okay, well,
list.
we could be 10 on the
Yeah.
list. I mean,
We
that's
could
cool.
list.
That's cool. That's
I
cool.
thought that was a dope list because I was like, check for number 1, number 2, and number 3. Yeah.
What
So,
was number one?
what profession?
Number 1 was a casino worker.
What
someone who works in
profession?
a
What
casino.
profession? What profession won't you date, Oxytos?
Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4,
What-
number 5, number 6, number 7, number
Which
8,
is what?
number
I mean,
9.
what's number
Because I
one?
read
What's
this
the number one?
article.
What's the number one profession that you
The
want?
number 1 profession that I would not From the list or in general?
In general, like
I'm gonna choose from the list because
oh my God,
Number
this gonna
4.
take forever. She know.
number 4.
What's number 4?
Athlete, entertainer, or a dancer.
You want? You
so
don't
that
want
goes
no.
with stripping dance.
You don't want no athlete, no nothing. Really?
Cause he going to city to city, to tour, to place, staying in hotels,
You could be
staying in
right
hotels.
there.
Yeah.
I gotta have my own. Let me tell you, I need to make my own coin. So that means I need to have my own job. I feel like that's where a lot of women mess up. When a man making a lot of money, he like, nah, baby, I don't want you.
What if you learn to DJ?
I want you stay
and then,
home.
Like, you could be his
Nah,
DJ.
unless I'm a manager or something, and I'm making my coin on the road. But even at then, if I'm his manager, I don't need to be. There has to be a level between personal and business. You have to separate the two.
You know what?
So I
All
just can't
girls
be in a
say
room.
that until they get a man that got. They be like, I can quit my job.
No,
Okay,
you
let
don't
me
quit
go
your
ahead.
job, honey. You just work part time. Like, what do you mean? You make a little less coin.
All right.
I mean,
Like
you bump up the
part-time
full
or
Get
something.
a little chatter, a little
Yeah.
something.
I don't
In case
think
you
you
gotta
should
get a
ever,
little
because then you're
apartment.
gonna be miserable. Like your social life, like no, like you need to work. I feel like you always, as long as you have 2 hands, and 2 feet, regardless of how much money your spouse is making, and this goes vice versa, because a lot of men who don't want to do nothing, who laying up in some lady's house, sitting on her couch playing video games all goddamn day while she working and breaking her back. So I'm just saying it goes both ways. Like I feel like if you're an able-bodied person, you need to get up here, you need to try to make a living for yourself, and you need to contribute. You know?
Okay.
How you gonna do so? You shouldn't. I don't think you should even be in a relationship. Be worried about a relationship. Be looking for somebody or dating somebody. If you're not even employed and you don't have your ducks in a row, like what can you do? Looking for the wrong thing. You need to take all that energy and focus on yourself.
Comfort. Hey, listen, you need a little comfort with your no job, no.
No, you need to focus on yourself. You need to rev up your ambition and use all that free time to put out applications, start a business, get your entrepreneurial shit on. Like do something with that free time. No relationship. You get a relationship after some of them ducks in a row. I'm sorry.
I know that's right.
I can't stand with. Let me stop.
You can't stand these chicken heads out here. they be working on your lad nerve. I know that's right. Listen, but you know what? People not perfect. You know what I'm saying? People not perfect.
They're not. That's why I gave that great advice.
Yeah, and they trying to get their stuff in order.
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely.
So they can get married. So you make sure DJ Excellence, once you get married or once you get engaged, you send us an invitation to the wedding. Okay,
Yes.
we want to be a part of the wedding.
Absolutely.
All right, and we want to be there. We're gonna bring all of our Democratic supporters.
You can bring whoever you want. My party is open.
Are you
to
inviting
whoever.
Donald to the wedding?
Everyone is invited.
Everyone.
I have no problems with anyone.
So you know, hey. Listen.
I mean, he's the president. Why wouldn't I want the president at my wedding? How many people could be like, I had a president at my wedding?
You
And
better
they be
bring.
like,
You mess
then
around.
they be like,
you gonna
which
get a
president?
I
$2
could just be
gift.
like, it was Obama.
He gonna get a $2 gift, or then he gonna say, "Let me come for free, no gift at all."
Listen. Tomorrow is Inauguration Day.
Yes.
We are gonna witness a whole nother 4 years. I want you to come back to the show, okay? And I want you to tell us your opinion. We're gonna give it 4 months, okay? Let's say 4 months. All
4
right.
months.
This was my thing. I wanted him to get elected and then get impeached by like,
That ain't happening. Who is
Valentine's.
impeaching?
By
People don't
Valentine's.
impeach people
Just give me a
these
couple
days.
days, see what
That
pop
turnaround
up.
This is a
was
different
quick,
time.
though. Hey, like I want you to get elected. Inauguration is January 20th, but by Valentine's Day, I want you to get impeached.
Okay. Let me tell you
About
something.
0 to 100 real quick.
They not impeaching nobody these days out here. But
Unfortunately.
the thing about it is, listen. We gonna have you come back, okay?
Yeah.
We gonna have you come back, and we gonna have the discussion about how well Donald Trump is doing. All right.
I mean, compared to Obama, I think it's gonna be a shit mess.
I mean, we just gonna talk
Anything
from now
compared to Obama.
because you're here on this episode where he's just starting his term, so it's pivotal
In less
that
than
you come back and that you
5,
talk
8
with
hours.
us. Okay?
Yes.
He gonna come back and talk with
He
us.
coming
He gonna
back.
give us a Trump update.
Yes.
All right, we're
Trump
gonna say
date. A Trump date.
He
Trump
gonna give us a
date.
Trump date
Yeah.
of what's going on. All right, so then that's how we gonna keep it.
That's how we roll.
That's how we gonna roll.
How we roll.
All right, well, we gotta get up out of here, y'all.
You know it.
We got DJ Excellence in the building.
In the building.
We about to be out, y'all.
But before we go ahead and drop your Instagram, Facebook, or Snapchat, or definitely drop the website where they can look you up.
Everything is Onawjo. ONAWJO. You can Google it. This is what's going to happen. You can Google it, and it's going to say, did you mean anywho? Say no, and be like, I meant Onawjo.
Onawjo.
And everything will come up.
Okay. Onawjo. All right. We got that. Make sure y'all Google that. Well, actually put it in the right the first time.
Yeah, put it in right. ONAWJO. Or I just got my app. I'm on Android or whatever, Google Play. I'm on iTunes. So ONAWJO. Download that.
All right. So we're going to download that app real quick.
You already know it.
All right.
We
DJ
support
Excellence,
over here.
You got to come back.
You
got to come back and join us.
Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, we really appreciate you coming through.
Absolutely.
Chatting it up with us.
Yes.
It's Drinks and Conversation.
The podcast.
Yes, and we are out. Yeah.